Hi. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. And welcome to PATA 101, your membership benefit update. And today we have our CEO, Dr. Mario Hardy, is here with us. Today, Dr. Mario gonna help cover the path about the detail on our virtual path 2021. Yes, and welcome everyone, welcome our new member. PATA 101 is the webinar series to welcome our new member, our updated detail for our existing member who have been recently joined the company, and also to anyone who also would like to learn about PATA membership benefit. Yes, and with this PATA webinar today, you will learn the update about the membership benefit and including part 2021. So without hesitation, yes, PATA is a non-profit organization, and we are very unique part of us is we're bringing together of public and private sector. Our member is come from both sides. With that, will help you promote your company, connecting your activities. And with our member, we have over 650 member company from 82 destinations with airlines, airport, hospitality, and education. With a lot of thousands of youth members across the world, we also work together with the local chapter and para student chapter globally. Para, his office is based in Bangkok, and since 1998, and we've been operation also have in Beijing and in London. Yes, and let me introduce you with to our membership teams. First, you see on the left is Ms. Daniela Wagner. Daniela is our regional director in Europe, Middle East, and Africa. She's based in UK at the moment. And next is Mackie. Mackie is our regional director based in Greater China in our Beijing office. And the left on the bottom is Ms. Rung 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐀. Rung is our membership engagement manager. And the next is Rehan Sus, or we call her Carolina. Carol is our membership relation manager. And next is Miss Pavini Ankanarak, or we call her Kunom. She's our membership relation executive. And plus, last but not least, Alithia Pant is our youth ambassador. Alithia is handle our education member and also our youth program. And next slide, please. Yes. And today, yes, I'm just going to tell you a quick brief about how PATA can do to help you to build your membership benefit. PATA have very main 4 core member benefits. We help you to connect your network, provide your insights detail, promoting your brand, and at the same time, we also help you to build your people. Yes. How PATA can help to build your network? With over 650 member organizations worldwide, with a lot of government and also private sector, we have the network, we have lots of events, over tourism industry events, and as well, you will have the access to our member directory online and also in a PDF version. We do provide a lot of personal interaction by emails or as a physical PATA event when we all can travel again. Yes, and next, with networking opportunity through PATA events and our endorsed events. At the same time, PATA also connect you with a lot of local chapter. At the moment, we have over 30 PATA local chapters, student chapter, and at the same time with the youth. With our youth member, at the moment, we have, I think, 28 chapter students all over the globe. So with that, PATA will help you to build a lot of network and providing a lot of program. And what PATA do to build your insights detail? With With your PATA membership benefit, you will have an access to our publication. So first, I'm just going to go brief on PATA Empower. PATA Empower provides visitor arrival statistic. This is raw data. You can have a visitor accommodation, room supply, venues, seats available, forecast, visitor arrival of country by or by origin, and the digital engagement, for example, like which website that people use the most, or how many device in each household they have. All this raw data is available in our PATA Empower platform. And with your membership, you have the different access levels. So if you have any question, feel free to let us know. And then PATA also provides publication throughout PATA store. And with that, you also can access to our live webinar or the record. Yes. And next, what PATA do to help you build your brand? Yes. Through PATA member, you are welcome to share your press release, your news, and your PR, your product, your upcoming events, or any detail. With that, we have what we call PATA member news. This is the blog which is posted on our website. At the same time, it's also shared into our social media platform. And we also feature our your news into PATA member and our weekly news. And as PATA member, you are welcome to use your member logo in your signature, in your websites, in any of your marketing material. At the same time, once you renew your PATA membership every year, you will receive a certificate from us. I really recommend you to use that to promote. You can feature that in your website as well. And at the same time, you will get the opportunity to speaking as a presenter, panelist, or moderator at both PATA event or PATA endorse events. And you have any question about speaking opportunity, please feel free to let us know. Yes, and then you're also eligible to post your good practice on our PATA blog on your sustainable program. And you're also welcome to participate in PATA Go Award. This is will set to showcase your good example to the other people in the industry to follow you. And next, what PATA do to build your people? Among the 650 member companies, PATA have one of your team is eligible to apply to scholarship from PATA Foundation, and PATA also provides a internship associate program between us and our member. And as well as that, one of your team is also nominated talent for PATA Face of the Future. And we also provide, through our youth program, PATA, we also have youth symposium, which is provide the mentor session. You can share your experience to our youth student during PATA annual summit and our travel mart events. And next, please. Yes. And next, I'm going to touch base a little bit on the highlights of our membership benefit and our successful event that we have done. PATA member directory. With last year's, we had launched PATA member directory. We have, I believe we have over 200 downloads, which is pretty good data. And with PATA directory, we will be able to list your company profile, logo, your contact details, and this is exclusively available to PATA member only. Yes. So if you haven't downloaded your PATA membership directory, please let us know. Our team will help you create your account in PATA store. And with that, you will have opportunity to promote your brand and your product to your profile in the directory. Yes. And with the Crisis Resource Center, this Crisis Resource Center was in terms of with the support with ADB and GIZ, this is the tool to help our member during the crisis. Since the COVID-19 happened, our tool will help you navigate your way through the challenge during the global pandemic. Next, please. Yes. With that, yeah, with the Crisis Resource Center is provide the recovery plan, communication strategy guides, and also help you to create your own recovery plan using the tools. This is all available in PARA website. Yes, and also with that, it comes with the publication, with the tourist comparison of the policy response in Asia Pacific, and at the same time, we also have the impact of health hygiene post of COVID-19 destination competitiveness. So if you haven't downloaded this publication, please visit PARA store and check out on that. Yes, and as PARA member, we have a lot of publication and report which is available to you. The access on the PARA store, it depends on your PARA member levels. So we have a lot of free publication, or some of them will be cost as a member or PARA chapter cost. Yes, with that we have annual tourism monitor, issue and trend, destination forecast, and yes, next please. And this one that I would like to highlight that our Asia Pacific Visitor Forecast, which is launched earlier this year, as well as the Asia Pacific Destination Forecast with 39 countries. All this report is available on PARA website or on PARA store right now. And with how we would like to also highlight this, that we offer our new member to download free 5 destinations of the Destination Forecast 2021 and 2024. This volume, it was more than your membership fees. Yeah, this report is worth 20,000 USD. So if you already joined us and you haven't downloaded, please let us know. We will happy to help you create the account. And this is another successful story even though with the pandemic happened, starting in earlier 20, PARA team have created what we call PARA Dream to Travel, because during early 20, none of us can travel, right? So we thought that with the support of TAT, Tourism Malaysia, Nepal Tourism, and Macau Governor Tourism Office, with this, we'll be able to hold the PARA Dream to Travel back into in July. Yes, in July. Yeah, in July June to July 2020, and with that we have over 1,300 delegates who participate in our event. So that was very good one. And next. Another success virtual events that we have hosted in 2020, PARA, very first time that PARA have hosted PARA Travel Mart with over 1,000 delegates from 60 destinations, and we got very good feedback with that. So we'll look forward to our actual PARA Travel Mart with the physical event probably in this year or next year. Yes, and next one, this is highlight this PARA Marketplace is our digital platform, which is this can be your digital showroom to promote your product, your profile. You can promote your community chat. We have lots of lots of function in there. And this is free of charge. This is part of your membership benefit. I really recommend you to sign up for PARA Marketplace. And if you have any question about how to sign up on this, feel free to let us know. I'm happy to walk you through this. With this digital showroom, is exclusively for you, and you can create your company profile. You'll be able to post your video, your product, to introduce yourself, to introduce your team, and you also, this is also will be your online community for our tourism industry and stakeholder. Yes, and next, yes, this is our first virtual path to 2021, and with this, I'm going to hand the floor to Dr. Mario Hardy, our CEO. Dr. Hardy will give you the detail about the path. Kun Mario, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Benoit. Very good afternoon, or good morning, good evening to everyone, wherever you are around the world. Great pleasure to be here with you today. I'd like to share information with you about our virtual PATA Annual Summit. For those of you who've never been to the summit, it is one of my favorite PATA events of the year for many reasons. It's the event where we have thought leadership, leaders from around the world who are joining us at this event and sharing knowledge and information with everyone within the industry. So specifically this year, I think it's even more important than any other year. The theme of this year's event is reflect on the past 15 months, reconnect with friends and people around the world that we haven't met physically for a long time, and of course talk about how we're going to revive this industry moving forward. We have a great list of fantastic speakers actually joining us for this event. The event is structured in a way where we have insights in short bites. So you can actually join for a period of time, go and get a coffee, tea, have some lunch, and then come back and join the other sessions in a way where we don't expect you to be 8 hours behind your screen, as opposed to just coming in and joining some of the activities from time to time. The event will be on the Attendify platform that we use, and I'll walk you through it in a few minutes. And of course, will also be shared through Zoom. Next slide, please. Thank you. So for the event, first session we have is about reflection, and we have keynote presentations reflecting on past year, talking about the new business model, the new models of tourism moving forward. The second will be about reconnections, reconnecting tourism in collaborations with Web and Travel Middle East. Third will be Revive, revitalizing the industry. We'll talk about the aviation sector specifically. We'll also talk about the hospitality sector, what's happening in that area. And fourth, what's next? What will happen next for the tourism sector? Next slide, please. Thank you. Here are the speakers we have. Some of you may recognize some faces, and maybe of you may not. So let me walk you through who we have, because we have some phenomenal people. We're very, very pleased to have as our keynote speaker, 𝐏𝐀𝐓𝐀 from Shuntak Group and MGM and many others businesses are actually part of our group in Macau. We also have Alain Dupera from the OECD. We have John Paratak from the World Bank, Lauren from the World Economic Forum, 𝐿, which is quite well known here across Asia Pacific for having launched an event called Web in Travel many years ago and part of the North Star Media Group. Stephen Koffer, CEO of TripAdvisor. John, CEO of Agoda. Aaron S. Orff, many of you would have seen him probably every day on BBC. He's one of the TV news anchor. Rainey from Skift. Mr. Adrian Zeka, a real legend here across Asia Pacific, being the founder of Aman Resort and many other hospitality businesses across the Asia Pacific regions and actually beyond Asia as well. Mr. Greg Hassan from 2031. We also have the Vice Minister, Gada from Egypt, Sisa from South Africa Tourism Board, and of course, Ross Way from �WeGo, which is another OTA. Next slide, please. We also very fortunate that we have Carmen Roberts. So for those of you who have attended PATA events before, you'll know that Carmen has been with us for many of our events before. She actually from the travel show on BBC World News. I'm sure if you watched the show over the weekend, you've probably actually seen her quite often. Raki Phillips, the CEO of Ras Al Khaimah Development Authority. Ras Al Khaimah is our partner for this event, for this year's event, and will also be our partner for our next year's annual summit, which will be physically face-to-face, we hope, in Ras Al Khaimah, so we can discover this beautiful destination. Next, please. So we also have the PATA Leaders Debate, which is returning again this year. Now, the debate is my favorite part of the summit, and it is a true debate. So essentially, two people on each side. Typically, we have either the head of the National Tourism Board or a minister or someone from the private sector, and we ask them a question, and then you will have a debate about it. They're also joined by the PATA Face of the Future, the young person representing PATA for last year and the person representing this year. And essentially, they will be asked a question. They'll have 10 minutes to make their pitch to the audience. The audience will vote in real time for which one they actually think is actually the most appropriate. And then we'll have a debate, a discussion moderated by Rajan Datar, also from the travel show at the BBC. And then a youth, the Face of the Future, will do a 5-minute closing at the end, and then we'll re-vote again and see if people's opinion have changed based on what they've heard during the discussion. We do this for many reasons. This debate is highly entertaining and participative because you also have the options to vote and express your opinions, but also at the same time, it is an opportunity for us at PATA to understand what are the main issues, the main interests for us to move forward in terms of our advocacy for the year to come. Next slide, please. We also have, alongside of the event, our annual PATA Youth Symposium, which will be moderated by Alicia Tan as our youth ambassador. We have also other representatives from the youth, Pauline Yang, Soo-Yin Lee, and also Jason Lusk, who's the managing partner of Clickable Impact Consulting Group, who are also actually working with the Asian Development Bank. Will be followed by mentorship sessions from leaders within the industry, spending a bit of time with our youth representative and sharing their life stories and hopefully giving them some guidance on their career moving forward. And also we'll have another session called Scaling Up Your Impact with Roy, professor at Capilano University. Next, please. Following the sessions, the forums and the insights and the panel discussions, as well as the leadership debate, we also have the PATA board meeting and PATA membership updates. We'll have the annual AGM, and we'll also have the youth student chapter roundtable discussions following all of these debates or discussions we've been having for the few days before. Now, the PATA board meetings and annual AGM is open to all of our members to join in. This is an opportunity for you to vote for any elections or any changes of governance within the organizations, which we do have at this particular time. We also have an opportunity to hear from you and share your point of view on various topics that PATA will be leading in the year to come. Now, I'd like to actually spend a few minutes on something which I think is really important. If you're new to PATA, this is actually really important. Over the years, as I've been actually here at PATA, many people have asked me, oh, should I be joining? Or why should I join PATA? My answer back to them was also, well, why are you considering joining in the first place? What are you trying to achieve? What do you want to get out of your membership? And I often compare a PATA membership to a gym membership. You all know, if you want to actually, get fit, you go to the gym, you sign up for it, and you're going to carry on going. But because if you stop, you won't get the benefit out of it. And it's the same thing with PATA. You need to engage with the community. At the moment, it is online. but eventually we will go back to face-to-face. There'll be a mix of different activities throughout the year. Now, it doesn't mean you have to participate to everything we do. You're obviously more than welcome, and we encourage you to do so. But even if you participate to one event or a few events, some of our training, use some of the research, extensive research we publish, as Kunor mentioned before, you will get the value out of your membership. So take as much as you want, engage with people, connect with people, reach out to the community, and you will get immense benefit out of it. I'm a member of PATA, and I have been a member for over 10 years already. And I continue to pay my membership dues every year. And the reason for this is because I get a lot of benefits also, or my business does. And so many other friends and people I've known who have been members for 20, 30, 40, even 50 years with PATA. I've actually built their business out of engaging with the network. And it is a business network. We're actually here to help you grow your business. But we can only do that if you actually take the first step and continue to engage with the community across the year. Next slide, please. So here's the platform we'll be using for the summit. We have a partnership with an organization called Attendify, which we've been using for a few years. This is the online dashboard. I would encourage you, you can also download the app and you can use it on your mobile phone and mobile device if you happen to be roaming during that day. But if you can, I would encourage you to use actually a desktop, because the platform is actually much greater online on a desktop. Essentially, you have your program on one side, you have your activity stream in the middle, which is almost like a mini social media where you can interact with the community, the people attending the event. You can share your thoughts about what's happening. You can search for people. You can connect with individuals. You can send private messages to individuals who are on the platform during the event or after the event, or even before, because we will be opening the platform at least maybe a week or 10 days before, so you can start actually engaging. We also have a lot of games quite often on the platform too. There's a leaderboard that will actually show you who's engaging the most on the activity stream, posting pictures, comments, and etc. The ones who post the most or the most active, quite often will have some nice prizes for them at the end of the event itself. The program, of course, is there, the list of sponsors, and of course the speakers, bios, and everything else is on the platform. So it's a great way for you to start your engagement with the PATA community at the event itself and reach out to the participants. Next, please. So here are our sponsors for the event. I mentioned Ras Al Khaimah before. We also have the Global Tourism Economy Forum. I've mentioned Ms. Banzi O, who is the keynote speaker at the opening. She is the chair of the Global Tourism Economy Forum. We also have Airbnb, who is the official debate topic partner for the debate. 2031, which is doing the session with the tourism ministers and NTO leaders at the end of the forum. iFree Group, which is a telecom sector, and of course our media partner, our main media partner, BBC News, alongside many others as well. So again, please do join us for the summit. It is free to anyone for attending the event. There's no fee. We encourage you to register and then join us and use the platform to connect with the community at large. Next. That's it. If you want to register, here's the link. You can go to the PATA website, find everything about the organization, and everything that we just talked about. But of course, you can also use this link to register for the virtual PATA Annual Summit. So thank you very much, and happy to answer any questions you may have. I'll give the microphone back to Kunor for the moment. You're on mute, Kunor.
I thought I'm unmute myself. Yes. Thank you so much, Kun Mario. That was great information, and I am really look forward to our past events. I look forward for this one and also for the next one. That's the actual physical events.
But I see, Kunor, if you allow me, I see that there's a question from Mustafa about willingness to publish some documents or some research with PATA. the answer to your question is yes. If you do have research that you've either produced, either personally or to your business, your organization, and you are a member of PATA and wish to share this with our community, it is possible. We suggest you actually host it on your own website and share the links with our communications department at communications.pata.org, and then we'll be happy to reshare with the community at large. The other question from Jericho is the event cover 3 whole days? It is over a 3-year period. If you 3 days period. If you include the board meetings and other activities. However, it is not full day. As I mentioned before, you have a lot of interludes. We'll do some sessions, a few sessions in the morning, which are all mostly the welcoming sessions and few introductions. We have a couple sessions in the afternoon, quite spaced out, but it is not a full 8-hour-a-day for 3 days in a row. We keep these sessions as short as possible to give you enough space, because we all know that many of you also have a day job, you have other things to do, and but you feel free to pick and choose sessions you want to participate, or of course, if you have the time, we'd love to have you for the entire event. But as I said, it is spaced out, you have time in between, you don't have to stay behind your screen for 8 hours.
Okay, then the next question.
I'm not a youth or a student, but can I still join youth sessions? Yes, as a participant, we encourage people of all ages, including me and my young age, to participate to the events. There's no specific age limit for you to participate to the youth symposium. We encourage everyone to actually join and attend. You can also learn from young people. I'm surrounded by a lot of young people in our office, and I learn every day from them. So.
Thank you, Dr. Mario. Yes. Is there any other question we have? Not at the moment. Okay.
I don't see any other questions at the moment. Lawrence, I don't know if there's anything else you'd like to add.
Yes.
If you have questions, feel free to send them over.
Yes, and
even if it's not about the event, you can ask me anything. Use the support team to have me online to ask me anything you want.
Use this opportunity. Yes. And yes, and I also would like to ask, like, for if I'm a non-member, Mario, and I have a limit of time, which is the best session of the past event that I should attend?
Oh, that is really difficult for me to actually answer. I'll get in trouble by answering that question.
Oh,
I would say, it's so difficult. I enjoy all of them. The youth discussions are always very entertaining. Always learn a lot because of the point of views of younger people, and what they think of the current situation and the future is always fascinating. I mentioned before, and it's no secret because I've told many people about this, that the leaders' debate is I always find interesting because it's engaging. There's a little bit of a, it's a bit of gamified a little bit, a bit of a matching or boxing a little bit between our two keynotes during the discussions, and I always find that quite entertaining and quite interesting to learn about the various topics at the same time too. But it's difficult because there are so many good sessions. We have phenomenal speakers with Stephen Coffer from TripAdvisor, CEO of Agoda, CEO of WeGo, Adrian Zecca, who's a legend for anyone who knows about Amman Resort or had even the pleasure of either visiting or staying in an Amman Resort. You would know that this is an ultra luxury and quite really keen and looking forward to learning his story. I've actually had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Zecca once or twice, and he's a very, very interesting personality.
Okay, thank you so much, Mario. I think we have more questions now. Yes. from Emmanuel's.
Oh, wow, I see lots of them.
Yeah, my organization is from Nigeria. It's this non-profit. May I know the fees? Oh, we'll get back to that. And then
yeah, Kun
yes.
or the team will reply to you privately for this.
Yes, and then how our student internship opportunity at PATA.
Yes, yeah, we do have internship opportunities. However, they are limited. We have a certain limit of the number of interns we take every year. Then also, we plan long-term in advance. So if you are interested in doing an internship with PATA, I suggest you send your applications quite early. We normally actually plan almost sometime a year in advance, sometime even longer, for how many interns we'll have. And as we have interns who are very interested in sustainability, we have other working with our marketing and communications team. We have other workings in the membership team with 𝐶𝐞 and the group. Others working in our events area and others as well. So we have various positions that are available for internship, but you do need to plan quite a long time in advance to be able to do this. There's also a possibility of internship with other organizations with members of PATA that comes in from time to time.
Thank you so much. And the next is from Jessie. Jessa is from PATA Philippines Student Chapter.
For the question regarding the attendance of students to the summit, no, there's no limit. Bring the whole of the Philippines if you wish. We welcome millions of people to join. There is no limit. The only limit we have is the platform, which means that actually if we exceed a certain numbers, it will be fed through either YouTube or Facebook. I believe it's YouTube this time. But you'll get notified as you sign up for the event when you come online, if you have to watch through the YouTube channel or the other platforms as well. But there's no limit. Please tell all your friends. We'd like to have as many people to join as possible.
Yes, and the next is about the membership fees. Our team will get back to you, or you feel free to send an email to memberteam@pata.org. We'll answer that as well. And then the next is, how did PATA help members during the pandemic, aside from the webinar that we have been conducting?
We've had so many activities that we've organized. It's really hard to actually go to each one of those. Yes, indeed, we have organized over 100 plus webinars since the beginning of the pandemic. We've also published lots of research. We've created a platform which is called the Crisis Resource Center, or the crc.pata.org. My colleague will put into the chat the link if you wish to have a look, where you'll find lots of resources on a Crisis Resource Center. You can actually download toolkits specifically to your sector to assist you with communications with your stakeholders, for example. There's a lot of information that is available. But besides this, we've also actually joined hands with many other international organizations, such as the Asian Development Bank, the German government, the Korean government, the Swiss government, which actually have funded many exercises and many projects with us, where we're helping businesses and people who have actually lost their employment. So we have two very interesting projects that are actually going on at the moment, that actually just recently started in assistance with the German government, where we'll be working side by side with tour guides and businesses who have actually, tour guides who've lost their job over the last few months, in helping them to reskill, to find alternative positions and jobs and etc. We have a similar project also with the Swiss government, where we'll be helping people in the informal economy, which is, we have large numbers of people who work in the informal sector here in Thailand, who've been severely affected by the current situation. And in a similar way we're doing with the German government, we'll be helping them also to find alternative jobs in the meantime, ensure that we secure their positions when the recovery comes over, and several other initiatives that are actually related to this.
Thank you, Khun Mario. And I think the next will be the last question of today's. Is PATA coordinated to get internship global for hotel industry?
No, I mean we don't have a formal program where we help interns or students or young people or people of any age to find internship with the global hotels specifically. We do have members who actually specialize in this, such as Talent Basket and a few others. So there are actually information through the PADA website. If you go to the PADA marketplace, you'll be able to find some information about those. By the way, the PADA marketplace is open to everyone to sign up and register and visit and see what are the different services provided by the existing members of PATA.
Okay, thank you so much, Kun Mario.
Welcome.
Yes. So I think, yes, we're about to run out of the time. So I would like to touch on some of our upcoming webinar and events. Yes, the upcoming webinars in April and May is that we have PATA Spotlight, Can Sustainable Tourism Rejuvenate on April 22nd, 3 p.m. Bangkok time. And the next is the virtual PATA Annual Summit with Dr. Mario, which is giving you the details. And the other is the virtual PATA Adventure Travel Conference in March 2021. It will happen on May 26 to 27. And this 2 days events and run between 9 to 5 p.m. Bangkok time. To find out more about our event, you're welcome to visit our website, click on the events, and there'll be lots of detail on that. And this webinar and also the other webinar that have been hosted in the past is available for you to watch it again on PATA YouTube channel on PATA TV. Yes. And to sign up, stay updated with us, sign up on PATA weekly newsletter. You can do that on our website or scan from this QR code. And with that, or stay connected with us. Any more questions, please send email to membership@pada.org or visit our website. And thank you to PATA partner who've been supporting us from all those years. And thank you so much for Dr. Mario to be with us today. And thank you everyone for participating in our events. And we're looking forward to see you at past event. Yes, coming up in this month and again for the next webinar. Thank you so much. สวัสดีค่ะ
Thank you.